Okay guys, welcome to the show. It's me again, Paul P. I'm here in DF once again, and I found this place. It's called Eat Fresh Hong Kong Street Food. Actually, I've heard of this place before. I've checked them out a few times already, but the nearest one to me was in Marikina. So since I moved to Paranaque and I heard there's a branch that opened here, I had to go. Okay, so it's basically street food that you can find in Hong Kong. I'm hoping that their hargao is really good. That's my standard for good dim sum. Is how they cook their hargao. So tara, let's check out the menu. Oh, let's check out the food. Actually ordered already a few items, a lot of items, and I'll be taking most of them home. So tara, see ya. Okay guys, my orders have arrived and I'm sorry, but I know it's a lot. One, it's a lot, but I'll be taking most of it home. Don't worry, I'm not going to eat all of it. Two, I ordered rice because I now started shooting on Saturdays, so technically weekend, so I can eat my rice meal. This is gonna be my rice meal for today. So here's what I ordered. This is their deep fried scallops, salted egg squid, tauki spareribs, fish fillet with ampalaya. And yes, I know it's ampalaya. Bean curd skin roll, their hargao, roast duck with lechon macao on braised noodles, Chinese style fried noodles, beef and wonton noodle soup, and then Chinese sausage with mushroom and chicken, Claypot rice. Okay. Most likely I will start off with dim sum and what do you call this? The scallops first. Okay? So, tara kain tayo. Okay guys, so let's start off with, sorry, I'm using plastic. So let's start off with the scallops. Okay, look at that. Basically scallops that are deep fried. Scallops are technically the abductor muscle of any mollusk. Specifically, a scallop is... Actually, no, I was wrong. Scallop is an animal that looks like, you know, the shell logo? Yes, it looks like that. They have the biggest abductor muscle. So technically, this is the abductor muscle of that shell. It's basically what keeps the shell closed. The reason why it's huge is because when a predator tries to attack it, it flutters away like this. So the muscle has to be huge enough that it will intake water and push it at the back so that it can move forward to escape the predator. Okay, so that's why it's really supposed to be sweet and meaty. Yeah, guys. That's good. That is good. The outside is really crunchy, really crispy. It has a slight sweetness taste to it, and a bit of a lemony taste to it too. I think they added a bit of lemon zest to the. No, it's actually no. What I'm smelling is the calamansi here, so. It doesn't have that taste, but the smell of the calamansi is really strong. So basically, kind of messed up my taste buds with this. It looks good, really crispy. Okay, deep fried scallops, guys. I can't bite down on it and just show you the inside because technically it's supposed to be a one bite dish. Okay, so we'll move on to the next dim sum. Yeah, this one. This is what I'm looking for. Hargao. Also known as shrimp dumpling. The measurement of a good dim sum place, for me, has to be with regard to their hargao. The skin's supposed to be translucent, just like this. Has to be really juicy. You can taste the shrimp, and it has this nice fatty flavor to it. And it's supposed to be, see that? It's not sticking to my chopsticks. That means it's actually a really good wrapper. Okay, so give this one a bite. You can taste the shrimp. You can also taste the water. That I think that's watercress or no, bamboo shoot. Yeah, it tastes like bamboo shoot. The skin is not sticky, nice and gummy, really translucent. You can actually see the shrimp inside. This one have to go for a second bite. Yes, most of people put this in soy sauce, but I'm a purist. I love it this way. Really. That's good hargao. One of the best ones I've had here in Manila. Now let's move on to their bean curd skin. This one I'm kind of excited. I don't know what's inside, but I love my bean curd skin. I don't know if you watched my vlog on when I went to Toronto. In Cathay Pacific, they were serving dim sum on the plane. Man, I love my bean curd skin. Give this one a bite. Really flavorful pork. It's actually filled with pork. You can see, guys. Really filled with pork. It has this kind of like a 5-spice, and there's a sauce at the bottom of it. There it is. Roll it in that sauce. Yes, nice and glazed now. Nice and sweet, really flavorful. It somewhat looks like a kikiam, but instead of deep fried, it's steamed. Okay, so let's move on to our last dim sum dish. This is the tausi spareribs. This is one of my favorite dim sum. Not the veggies are just a secondary thing. The primary thing here is the spare rib. Look at that. Still glistening, guys. It's still glistening. That is good. Like really. It's really fatty. You really taste the flavor of the pork, and it has this certain, it has a gingery taste to it, and the tausi, not overpowering. This has a lot of, this one piece has a lot of fat on it, and this is going to be heavy. Look at that. I had to smack myself because I thought I was dreaming. Whew. That's good stuff. So I'll now move on to the other dishes, and hopefully they'll be as good as the dim sum. So, so let's start off with the main courses. And this is one dish that I'm actually not looking forward to trying. I ordered this because my mom requested me to order it for her. It is fish fillet with bitter gourd, also known as ampalaya. This is bitter gourd, sliced thin. It may be covered in this magical sauce, but I know for a fact that this is going to be bitter. Okay, how bitter is it? It's as bitter as your ex-girlfriend. It's not that bad. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay. They said that the bitterness is actually good for you. It's actually very good for people who have diabetes. But for me, just lessen your sugar. Lessen your sugar intake, then eat this stuff. Okay? Look at that. Let's try it with a bit of the fish. The fish is nicely seasoned, not overpowering, and it's really tender. But that bitterness from that bitter gourd, I like it. As if you gave me the fish alone, I'd love it. But if you mix it in with others, with the bitter gourd, it's good as a dish, but not my favorite. Now, this one is my favorite. Yes, it looks plain. It looks, say, normal. But this is actually deep fried squid with salted egg sauce. Last time I had this was in my friend's restaurant in Ninak. Yeah, I had this in Ninak before, and this is gonna be good. Let's try their version. Okay, the squid is nice and tender. It has this somewhat crunchy taste from that deep fry method, but that salted egg sauce coats it really well. Oh, it has a certain spice to it too. Look at that, guys. Oh my god. Salted egg goodness. Definitely must try here. The squid is super tender. Wait, I can start to sweat. It has a certain spice to it too. Oh. It's really tender, really flavorful. You can taste the salted egg flavor. It has this somewhat crunchy texture from the bread, from the batter. Really good. Okay, let's move on to the noodle dishes. Start with this one. Yes, I know it looks plain, but sometimes plain is good. This is the Hong Kong style noodle. I forgot to tell them don't put toge. I forgot to tell them not to put veggies. My fault. But this is how it's supposed to be eaten. So let's give this one a try. I know it's just noodles. There's no meat on this. You see, there's no meat on it, but it has a certain flavor to it. It's really good. I'm going for a second bite. That is good. Okay. I don't have this certain flavor that a wok gives. A very seasoned wok has a certain flavor to it. It's like this toasted umami flavor that's lingering in the wok. That when you cook with it, it toasts everything but doesn't burn it. That's what this has. Okay, one of the best Hong Kong style noodles. Now let's move on to the soup. This is their wonton beef wonton noodle soup. We'll try the broth first. Whoa! You can taste the 5 spice in the soup. Yeah. No. You can actually taste the star anise in the soup, not just 5 spice. You can taste 5 anise, most, and some cloves. And it has this certain, yeah, it actually just tastes like 5 spice soup. But it's really thick though. This is what I would call a Chinese style ramen. Yeah. So we'll give this one. Good. Look at that. I'm scared it's it's still smoking. The noodles sucked up all the soup that was here, but it's a bit overcooked already because I've been doing the reviews. I should have eaten this first, but it's still delicious. You can still taste the texture of the noodles. It has this somewhat al dente taste to it. It's really good. Let's try their wonton. Look at their wonton, guys. Nice and porky. It's a bit of a seafoody taste to that wonton. That wrapper is freshly made. It has this certain stickiness to it, and it's really good. It made it so succulent, really. Now let's try this tender beef. It's actually falling apart by chopsticks alone. Give this one a bite. There's a bigger piece of beef down here and a bit of bok choy, which I will not eat, by the way. This is really good. Okay, so before I move on to the next noodle dish, I have to do something first. This is their Claypot rice. If I remember it right, last time I had Claypot rice, this is what they did. You take off the cover while it's still steaming. You pour in the Claypot sauce, and then you cover it once again and let it sit for a while. Let that sauce steep into the chicken and into the rice. Okay, on to the review. This one is the braised noodle. This is lechon Macau, and this is the roast duck. I got the combo, so let's give this one a try. We'll start with the roast duck. Mm. Really flavorful, a bit salty, but that taste of that roast duck is good. Kind of fatty. It's actually really good because you'll need it with with the braised noodles. See, I should have eaten the noodles first before the dim sum. Now the noodles have stuck together. Aye. Next time I'll do that. Okay, so now let's try their lechon Macau. As you can see, guys, it's nice and fatty. Really nice and fatty. That skin is like glass, really crunchy. It's just so tender, so meaty. The pork is so juicy. I'm just having a hard time with these noodles. Come on, don't clump together, man. I want to try it. No, there's no easy way of doing this, but I'm going in. For me, this dish is what Hong Kong street food is all about. The fatty meat plus that awesome noodle. It still retained its texture, and that braising sauce is so somewhat addicting. Okay, so I will put this aside. I want to take another bite, but I'll put this aside and we'll try the Claypot rice. Okay, so this is going to be our last dish here. Here's the Claypot rice for the review. Ta-da! Okay, first we'll start with the taste of the rice itself. This has been soaking with that sauce for a while now. Okay, stop there. See that, guys? See that char? That's what you're looking for in Claypot rice. What? I'm not thinking. We can use this. We can use the top. Transfer the chicken first. I know this is not the traditional way of doing it, but that's how I'm going to do it so that I won't spill any. Okay, so we'll give the rice. Look at that, it's nice and charred at the bottom. We give the rice a taste first. Really fragrant rice. It has this certain taste to it. Now we'll try it with a bit more of that sauce. What's up? That sauce is liquid crack, guys. We'll try it with their Chinese sausage. That Chinese sausage is really good. Okay. Now, there's a huge piece of mushroom here. I know I don't eat veggies, but mushrooms, I love. Ooh. Really really silky texture. Nice and tender mushroom. Okay. We'll try a bit of the chicken. There it is. Got a bit of the chicken. And try it with a bit of the rice. Okay. The chicken is really flavorful. It has a certain, it's like Hainanese style chicken. It's really good. It has infused most of its flavor to the rice. Now we will try it with sauce. More of the sauce, the rice, and the Chinese sausage combination. Mm. Wow, last time I had this good Claypot rice was in Singapore. That's really good. This is a perfect end to this meal. Usually I would go for dessert, but this is better than dessert. Okay, that rice is really good. So I continue eating some of the items here, but most of it I'll be taking home. And I'll give you the review of the restaurant afterwards. Okay? One last bite of chicken. One last bite of chicken. Yeah. Okay, guys. I was actually about to give the review when the manager came up to me and told me, we should also try reviewing our barbecue pork bun. I didn't see that on them. I didn't see it originally in the menu because I was in a hurry to order the other stuff. But now I've seen it in person. It looks glorious. Okay? Let's go for the money shot. Split this in half. Oh, look at that, guys. We'll give the meaty side a big bite. Like that. The filling inside is nice and tender. The outside is a bit, the dough is a bit sweet, but the filling is not that sweet, so it basically counters it. This is actually almost as good as the so-called Michelin star ones, but this is, how to say, this is a lot better than the sado buns that I've been eating in Binondo. This is so much better. Basically like dessert. Yeah. Nice and crumbly on the outside. It's actually really sweet. I like it. I like this for a porky dessert. Yeah. So, that guys, can't go wrong with that. Okay, so as I end this vlog, sorry my shirt's a mess. As I end this vlog, here are my reviews. Here's my review of the place. Base it on the 5 criteria: location, ambiance. Wait, I'll put the camera closer. A bit noisier now. A lot of people here. Okay, much better. So we'll base it on the 5 criteria: location, ambiance, service, food, and price. Sorry, I had to pause because I had to burp. Okay, so let's start with location. Location wise, it's found here in President Avenue. Instead of turning, if you're coming in from Sukat, instead of turning right to Aguirre, you just go straight. You'll see it there. It's just a block away from that corner. It's easy accessible via Grab or via car. There's a lot of parking here, and it's a corner lot, and they have a takeout stand right in front, so it's easy to get food. Okay, so I give the location a good 5 out of 5. Always Gutom points. Okay, I'm getting starting to sweat. Small the meat. So, next is ambiance. Ambiance wise, place is nice. Very quaint, not too noisy, no background noise. It has a feel as if I'm in Hong Kong again, and it has this certain vibe to it that you're feeling like you're eating in a dim sum or a yam cha or a tea house in Hong Kong. So kudos to that. I give it a 4 out of 5. Just because the seats are in stools. Well, I have to put 2 stools together to like fit my butt, but still, at least there's no armrest. It's a bit uncomfortable if you use 1 stool though, with my size. But still, awesome. They give me a 4 out of 5. Now, service. Wait, give me a second. I have to realign my butt. So, service. I give the service easily a 4 out of 5. Why? Even before I ordered stuff, they already served me all the sauces, a whole pitcher of water, yeah, a whole carafe of water, and everything and anything I needed to enjoy my meal. And every time I would ask for anything, they would promptly come up to me and say, anything you need, sir? That to me is A+. Okay? I give them a 4 out of 5 on that. Now, let's talk about the food. Sorry. Let's talk about the food. Food-wise, favorite dish here had to be that salted egg squid. I thought it was going to be salted egg squid, actually. But what blew me away was that Claypot rice. That Claypot rice is so good. I actually have to order. I have that order. Maybe it's because I missed eating rice for a while, and I haven't been eating rice, but I have that order. It's that good. Now, the least favorite had to be that ampalaya. I just wanted to taste it for you guys, but it's actually my mom's order. Okay? Now, last but not least, which one do you think I should come back to? I think I'll go back for that Claypot rice and that beef with wonton noodle. I wish they had a tendon with wonton noodle. That would have been so much better. That sticky sauce. Oh, and that roast duck. Really flavorful. Okay? And this asado bun. really, I was caught on. I wasn't expecting it to be that great, but this is something else. Okay, so I give the food a 5 out of 5. Always Gutom points. Now price. All in all those dishes, I spent around 1,700 pesos. Yeah, yes, it's a lot. It's a lot, but that's a lot of choices too. A lot of dishes, and most of it I'll be taking home to my family and enjoying it with my mom. So, is it worth it? Yes, definitely. I give the pricing here a good 5 out of 5 because if you're eating here like with friends, it's okay to spend that much. But if you're eating alone, you can maximum spend here to go to around 300, 400 bucks because it's actually quite cheap. Good food at cheap price. That's what I meant. Okay, so overall, this place I give it a 4 out of 5. Why? I really like it. It reminds me of my trips to Singapore and Hong Kong. But will I come back here? Definitely. And next time I'll be bringing my mom with me. Whenever I visit my dad in Manila Memorial, when I'm going home, I'm gonna pass by here first. Okay? So thank you for watching the vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Paul Always Gutom Never Busog, on Twitter at Paul Always Gutom, and on Facebook at Always Gutom Never Busog. So till next vlog, tara, kain tayo.